If you're on the hunt for the best gaming PC, then look no further, you're in the right place. Here you'll find that we've rounded up machines that offer stellar performance but are still budget friendly. Whether you're after something cheap and cheerful or something to run AAA titles, don't worry, there will be something for you in this video. Until recently, gaming rigs were so expensive due to component shortages, and now that they're easier to get, we're seeing a reduction in prices. However, it is still cheaper to buy a pre-built machine for some specifications. Buying a full gaming PC allows for you to plug and play, meaning if you don't want to worry about actually getting hands-on, then this is the option for you. We're just at the turning point for the widespread adoption of PCIe 5.0 compatibility, and with that added bandwidth will come far faster SSDs for gaming, as well as DDR5 RAM, and more power for graphics cards too. As always, you can check pricing for any of these products in the description below, and if I'm able to get any discounts or coupon codes, I'll include those for you as well. Now let's get started. Number 5. Acer Predator Orion 3000. The Acer Predator Orion 3000 is a mid-sized gaming PC that's attractive, affordable, and great for playing games at 1080p to 1440p. It's not a great choice if you're looking to play games at 4K. However, its packed in keyboard and mouse leave much to be desired. The Orion 3000 also fared slightly worse in our suite of performance tests than some similarly priced gaming PCs, perhaps because our review unit arrived with just 16 GB of RAM. The case is well organized and easy to open though, so it should be pretty easy to upgrade this machine with more RAM when you need it. With its sub $2,000 price, beefy components and stylish accessible case, Acer's Predator Orion 3000 is a great first gaming PC for someone looking to get into the hobby. Number 4. Corsair One i300. In some ways, the Corsair One i300 is a console-like pre-built PC. It takes up very little space on a desk with a 6.93 into 7.87 inches base that rises slightly taller than an Xbox Series X, but in that metal chassis is a set of top-end components, including an Intel Core i9-12900K, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 Ti, 64GB of DDR5 RAM and a 2TB PCIe Gen 4 NVMe SSD. The design pulls in air through the sides and exhausts it out the top, and it's not particularly loud. But that same petite form factor is what makes it difficult to upgrade. Sure, it's possible, but you have very limited room to work with, and the sides don't come off because the radiators are connected to them. In order to get this top-tier tiny system, you'll have to pay a high price, however. We tested it at a wallet-busting $4,999, and the other configuration with Intel's 12th Gen CPU starts at $3,649. If that's too much, you may want to consider some of the cheaper options in this video. Number 3. HP Omen 30L. The HP Omen 30L is a big box gaming PC that feels like one you build. The latest design adds more airflow with an intake fan, plus sleek glass front and side panels, and still has an easy access panel to get to the most critical components. Oh, and of course the new intake fan has some sleek RGB to go with the new logo and the rest of the system. The version we tested, with a 10th Gen Intel Core i9 and an RTX 3080, proved powerful in our gaming benchmarks and productivity tests. We do wish that HP had a more powerful CPU cooler, as the single 120mm fan isn't always enough for the Intel Core i9. The addition of name brand parts is also nice to see. There's little, if anything, proprietary about the system, which includes a Micro ATX motherboard, WD Black SSD, Seagate HDD, and a 750W power supply. That's the special sauce that makes it feel a bit more like an enthusiast machine than some alternatives. Number 2. Acer Predator Orion 7000. The Acer Predator Orion 7000 is our number 2 pick for the best gaming PC that you can buy for its thoughtful design, PCIe 5.0 compatibility, and powerful hardware that's sure to be future-approved for many years to come. In our testing, we found that there was nothing we could throw at this machine that it couldn't handle, including frame rates in the 100+ FPS range in a whole suite of demanding titles in 4K, and even higher in the likes of 1440p. This gaming PC has been thoughtfully re-engineered to replace the old plastic panels of the previous model, instead opting for an all-glass and metal finish. Perhaps most important with the Acer Predator Orion 7000 is how its design philosophy mimics that of a traditional home-built PC without any proprietary manufactured pieces inhibiting tinkering, meaning it's easy to upgrade in the future. The bump up to DDR5 RAM is a surefire noticeable one if you're coming from a machine running a similar frequency DDR4. We had dual channel 4000 MHz kit inside our machine and found the difference to be light and day, made especially snappy by the lightning fast, though admittedly hot, Intel Core i9-12900K. Whether you want lengthy gaming sessions or lightning fast response times in your productivity tasks, the Acer Predator Orion 7000 is easily the most feature-rich and most capable gaming PC on the market right now. By minimizing the bloatware and being far more consumer-friendly than some other gaming PCs you can get your hands on, we can recommend this model to anyone wanting the best of the best in 2023. Number 1. Alienware Aurora R10 Ryzen Edition. The Aurora Ryzen Edition R10 delivers the Zen 3-powered AMD Ryzen 5000 series CPUs in either NVIDIA's high-performance RTX 30 series or AMD's RX 6000 series graphics cards. This is one of the few places you might be able to find an AMD Radeon RX 6800 XT. 2. The Red Team GPU is actually capable of going toe-to-toe with NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 3080. The latest AMD Ryzen processors are exemplary in terms of both performance and price. The Ryzen 9 5900X stands out as a spectacular chip not just for productivity, but also for gaming. That 12-core, 24-thread CPU shows just how far AMD has managed to push its smart chiplet-based Zen 3 architecture in order to deliver an affordable, seriously high core count processor for a gaming PC. These used to purely be server-side specs, and where old AMD chips couldn't keep pace with Intel when it comes to gaming, the current Ryzen range absolutely can, especially when paired with one of the latest AMD or NVIDIA graphics cards. There are currently 11 different configurations on offer, though you can dig in and customize before you buy if you would prefer a different CPU or GPU or more SSD capacity. The selection starts with the GTX 1660 Super and a 6-core RX 5600X, going all the way up to the mighty GeForce RTX 3090 and the monstrous 16-core, 32-thread Ryzen 9 5950X. You should definitely take a look at the configuration options, because the lowest spec option only comes with a single stick of DDR4 memory, which will have the available bandwidth compared to running a pair of them, even at the same capacity. That's expensive, however, and there aren't options to, say, either have one 8GB stick or two 4GB sticks. Take a look at the SSD on offer, too. Something with a 256GB SSD in 2023 is not going to get you much change out of having Windows 11 and Forza Horizon 5 installed at the same time. Alienware is offering both the dark and light chassis options for the current lineup, and however you feel about the design, it does certainly make for a striking machine. The Aurora cases are not necessarily the easiest to upgrade due to their bespoke design. They're awkward to dig into if you want to start upgrading yourself, and you will soon see why they don't offer tempered glass side panels yet once you look inside. But as a starter machine, the Alienware Aurora R10 will not do you wrong. You can also bag an Alienware desktop in around a week nowadays. So much for the GPU drought pushing everything back by a couple of months. So that wraps up our list of the best gaming PC. Hope you found this video helpful, and if so, please leave a thumbs up as I always appreciate that. Also, please feel free to leave a comment, suggestions for future videos or questions you have, as we love getting to respond to as many of those as we can. And if you subscribe to the channel, welcome to our Valid Consumer family. We've got lots more videos coming your way into. Till then, stay safe, stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.